Hello everybody, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. Tonight I'm doing the recipe for the zesty fruity biscotti that was on that James Martin did on this morning last week or a couple of weeks ago maybe. So I've got everything I need weighed out. I'll show you what that entails. I'm going to be doing it in two videos because obviously I'll do one where we're prepping it all and getting everything together and getting it ready for the oven, and then I will do another video afterwards after they've baked, because obviously you don't want to just be waiting while they bake. So I want to pop them in the oven, then I'll come back to you on part two when they're baked and we'll have a look at them. So for now I shall explain to you what the ingredients are. I will list them in the comments as well, so please give the video a thumbs up when I can find the camera lens if you enjoy it. Let me know if you do the recipe how you get on, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and help us to grow this channel, join our journey. We're going to be doing haul videos, recipe videos, getting ahead for Christmas, although there's not long left now. And when I get back to the caravan, we'll be doing some more sewing, and in the new year there'll be all sorts of new things coming up. So please stay tuned and let's crack on with the baking. So I'll move my chair out of the way first of all, and then we can see what's what. So I've got a bowl here. Let me sit down here and see better, can't we? Right, yeah, I've got my bowl. I've got my oven preheated to 180 degrees Celsius. Now in here I have got 200, let me check my list of measurement, 250 grams of caster sugar. Now all this goes into one bowl, so it's an easy, hardly any washing up job. So that's the sugar. So pop that to one side, ready to go in the wash. I've got 250 grams of plain flour. That goes in as well. And then I have got, in this bowl, I have got 75 grams of pistachios, 50 grams of almonds, 50 grams of hazelnuts, and 100 grams of dried cranberries. So they all go in. I'll just sprinkle these a bit so stuck together, the cranberries. Whoop. And in there. And then all you do, put everything in together. We want 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Oh, so I've got my little measure. So that's 1. And 2 of baking powder. Pop that out of the way. And then we need the juice and zest of a lemon. And then 3 eggs as well. Now I'm going to pop I'll do the lemon first, pop my gloves on while I mix it together, because you mix it by hand and it'll be a bit sticky and it'll get under my nails and I don't like that bit. So when I get the cover off my zester, I'm going to make sure there's no label first on the lemon. Always use unwaxed lemons if you can, because otherwise you're grating the wax into your recipe. I love this zester. I got this from Tesco, and it's stainless steel. It's easy clean. I just do the zest. It just zests the whatever fruit you need into zest, or you can grate nutmeg with it, anything like that. So pop that. Just do it till we get to the white underneath the actual skin, because that's the bitter part. So you don't want that in there, the pith. You just want the actual skin. The zest. And just go round and round and round till you get it all in there. So I hope you're all nearly ready for Christmas. I've got some more recipes to share with you. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to do the gnomes that I was talking about in the last video. I think I'm going to do those tomorrow. Gonks I call them, but on the TV they were calling them gnomes, so I don't know which is the correct terminology, but everybody know what I mean, I think. Right, so So these two videos shouldn't be very long. The second certainly won't be, because it was just a case of showing you them once they've been taken out of the oven, so you can see the finished result. Now I do know that you cook them at 180 degrees for, I think it's 20 minutes. Let me check. Yeah, 20 minutes, and then you take them out, turn it down to 120 degrees, and then you put them in for another 15 minutes. So just bear with me. There. So give this a tap, get all the zest off there. I'll tell you what I will do, I'll use my spoon. You see how it is going into the bowl, but there's quite a lot collected on the back as well. We don't want to lose any of that. And if you hear snoring, as per usual, it's Charlie, my oldest dog. He's a snorer, and you can hear it over everything. I know on the video I did the other day, I thought, you don't realise how loud it is until you play it back. I thought, blimey, people wonder what the heck's going on. Anyway, that's what it is, I promise. Right, I'm going to pop a couple of, or a pair of, should I say, silicone gloves on here, on my hands, while I do the mixing. Take that ring off, actually, because it spins round all the time. Right, there we go. I'll pop that on. I did wash my hands before we started as well. Right, so let's give this a bit of a mix first with the spoon, and then I need to do the lemon juice and the eggs. Okay, so I'm going to stand up for this part. So I've got my lemon. I'm going to cut that in half now we've zested it, and squeeze the juice in to here. Like so. No pips in there, I did make sure. Like there's no pips in that bit either. So we'll pop that in there and keep going, juicing. There we go. Right, that's that. Put that down there. Right, so we'll just give it a bit of a mix, and then we'll add the egg. Okay, that's one egg. Medium eggs, by the way, these. Now I haven't made this before, so I'm hoping it's as nice as it looks, but I do know that I do like biscotti, which helps, obviously. So just pop the eggs, scrape that off there, pop them, and then give it a mix together. It's very squidgy, so I'm glad I've got my gloves on. Ooh. It's going to be all sticky to the gloves. Like Freddy Krueger, if you know what Freddy Krueger is. It's coming off, wait a minute. Right, there we go. I know it'd be the wrong thing to do, but the right thing to do as well. Right, here we go. Right, I'm going to tip this now. Now I've got a lot of it combined. I'm going to tip it onto the chopping board, on the work board, and knead it a little bit. Right, let's have you. Out you come. Out you come. Be better in a minute when it gets mixed a bit. There we go. All out of there. Right. It is quite messy. However, a lot of love's going into it. Now I think this makes, just bear with me a minute, around 40 biscottis. So when it's actually done and sliced, it makes 40 biscottis. So I'm just going to give it a bit of a knead, bring it together, and then take the gloves off so it'll be easier to deal now that it's not as sloppy. I'm not saying it'll be perfect, but it's a bit thicker now, so it won't be running everywhere. Right, okay, so there we go, that's better. Then we make it into two piles, two sausage shapes, like so. When I get hold of it, oh, it's a bit, it feels sticky, that really. Anyhow, it's the recipe. Right, and you do it into two piles and you spread it on a baking sheet that's lined with greaseproof paper, and you spread it on in a long sausage shape with a gap between. Let me get that off the knife. Right, to get the next bit on there and onto there. Okay. Now this better be tasty. I hate getting my hands sticky and horrible, so it better be worth it. I'm sure it will be. Right, and then it'll find its own level, and then we'll pop it in the oven and see how it goes. So it's going in, as I said before, at 180, middle of the oven, 180 degrees, which I think is about gas mark 4. So 180 degrees for 20 minutes. I'll pop it in, and then I'll be back to you once after the 20 minutes. We turn down to 120, remove them from the oven, slice them into slices with a bread knife, and then pop them back in the oven at 120 degrees for a further 15 minutes. So stay tuned for part 2. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video and enjoyed seeing me getting all sticky and getting all gooey down my nails. Look, ugh. Imagine if I had to put the gloves on, it would be like, ugh, I don't know. But anyhow, I'll go clean this bit up that's left, and sort the biscotti, and I'll see you soon. Stay tuned, guys. Bye.